Everybody always wants to know, what is Yeshivas Zichron Mayir? What is the uniqueness of the yeshiva? I find what we try to install in the boys and to the bacharim is simchas achayim. And when a boy feels happy about himself, he feels fulfilled, he feels he's growing in his learning, he has a relationship with a Rebbe, he feels connected, he feels his need in society, that brings him to his next level of growth. It's going to be in Torah, it's going to be in Ashkafis, and the whole person just changes.
Focus is not necessarily like other yeshivas, where the focus is to make someone into a lamdin or someone that's able to become a big maspid. It's really about making people wholesome, make a person into a mensch. He's able to be a ben Torah, raise a beautiful family. That's the goal that we strive for each and every bach.
Built on a very rich Messiah, a very rich heritage, which began hundreds of years ago in Slobodka with Rabbi Isaac Sher. Our founder, Rabbi Davis, he was an American boy. He traveled to Europe. He gave up the luxuries of America to travel to Europe. He spent quite a while there, immersed and soaking up the ideas and attitudes of the Slobodka Yeshiva, the method of learning Torah, the attitude towards Yerushalayim and towards Avodas Hashem. He took that back with him to America. When he started this yeshiva, he built this yeshiva based on those roots and based on those foundations. And therefore, everything that's given over in this yeshiva is coming directly through that chain. Rabbi Davis gave it over to all of his Talmidim, and his primary Talmid who took over the yeshiva after him was Rabbi Rothenberg. Not a day would go by that Rabbi Rothenberg wouldn't mention Rabbi Davis's name. My Rebbe did this, the Rebbe did like this, the Rebbe did like that. In Slobodka they did this, in Slobodka they did that.
The yeshiva was, and still is, a very special blend of Rabbi Davis's American upbringing and European training. It has emerged throughout the decades as a vital center of Torah learning, attracting students from all over the world. It has transformed hundreds of young men, turning them into leaders capable of transforming the lives of others. It is this ability to transform that defines the mission of Yeshivas Zichron Mayir.
Founder of the yeshiva was a great man for the Davis. Rabbi Davis. We were American boys. Lefkowitz had a scholarship to NYU, graduate school, physics and math. I was supposed to go to graduate school. I had a good baseball scholarship too. And he made us drop our careers. No money. There's no money. No executive director. No formalities. No stationery. We just learned. We were right to the heart of everything. No building, no anything. Just right to the heart, and that's what everything emanates out of. Him teaching us, whether it's a shack, whether it's in a house, whether it's his house, whether it's the Talmidim's houses, it doesn't matter. Everything is the shirish of him giving over to us. We didn't know about Ben Zmanim. I was an yeshiva boy. Ben Zmanim, somebody's taking off from yeshiva. What are you taking off? Off Shabbos, I used to go home on sometimes every 2 or 3 months. What are you going home for? I used to walk back 6 miles on Friday night to hear the shmooze from East Flatbush to Brighton Beach. He was Leiv and Nefesh for Bochum, who hardly knew how to learn 20 years old. And from those Talmidim came such great Talmidei Chacham.
like best in this yeshiva is the warm atmosphere, the tight-knit student body, and the warmth that is projected by the Rebbeim.
What makes the school unique is definitely the Rebbeim. The Rebbeim are the best. There's nothing to compare with them.
I have a connection with the Rebbeim in that I'm in touch with them on an ongoing basis, and I go up there for Shabbosim every so often. And it's amazing to see them, their smiles and their love.
Each Bacher has an individual kesher with the Rebbe, and you know if you have anything you can speak over, you always speak to your Rebbe at any time. Even when you leave the yeshiva, we hear about alumni, they speak to us and tell us that they always want to come back to yeshiva. We have to move on. They always tell us, take it in, take whatever your Rebbe gives you, because you're not going to be here forever. And we see the uniqueness of every Rebbe, and the kesher is very strong, and therefore we really love the Rebbeim in Mountaindale.
This is not just a yeshiva, but also a tight-knit Torah community comprised of Rebbeim and their families, as well as a kollel situated closely on the same grounds. It is a home away from home for the students, where kindness and dedication to Torah prevail, nurturing a love of learning.
The atmosphere in the yeshiva is awesome. It's more, guys, you could chat, you talk to them. It's you play basketball, it's fun.
The overall feeling between all the Talmidim in yeshiva, it's one big family. In a lot of yeshivas there are cliques. There's a group of friends, and they talk to each other and no one else talks to them. In this yeshiva, everyone's family.
Every Bacher feels a kesher with each other. Most yeshivas you'll say the Rebbe has a kesher, but in Mountaindale Yeshiva, every Bacher has a kesher with each other Bacher. Every Bacher feels connected. If one Bacher is not feeling well, every Bacher feels it that day. So every Bacher in Mountaindale feels together as one.
The community's special atmosphere of warm kindness and dedication to the strengthening of Torah is its crowning glory. The rich heritage that Rabbi Davis Zatzal launched is transmitted with a low Talmud to Rebbe ratio.
We have smaller classes, so the Rebbe is able to spend more time individually with each student. I myself, throughout the day, try to spend at least 15-20 minutes privately. But I focus in the 11th grade specifically that I should be able to recognize the structure of a piece of Gemara.
They've taught me really how to learn a Gemara, how to take apart a daf of Gemara, learning the question, the answer, the proofs. And that's really how Mountaindale has helped me, and I'll have that for life, Be'ez Hashem.
The way the Rebbeim interact with the Bachrim, it's that trust that we believe in you. We feel that you have the potential that we brought out. And the Bacher senses that sincerity, that the Rebbe really cares for each and every Talmud. And that's what gives him the strength to become into a great Adam HaShalom.
He taught me how to learn a piece of Gemara, how to break up with Zakasha, Teretz, and to really teach me what it means to break up a piece of Gemara. And I feel that's a very fundamental skill that's going to be able to take me for the rest of my life.
The shiurim are designed in a way that reaches everyone as a whole, but also focuses on the individual. The Rebbe is able to focus first to give over to the entire group, but then he's able to focus on every single individual and make sure that they have the content and can take it with them.
In other yeshivas, when you're in a shir, you can't make a peep, you're scared, you're not always sure, should I ask the question, should I not ask the question? But over here in Yeshiva Mountaindale, the Rebbe says something, and if I don't understand it, I just could openly, I could say, Rebbe, I don't understand it. Could Rebbe say it over again?
What I like about the Rebbeim, they're open. Whatever you need, whatever you want to talk about, they're always going to be welcome.
There are many opportunities for the students to develop their persona, from the Beis Medrash, where they are trained to develop their seichel, to the many physical outlets which Yeshiva encourages, such as a state-of-the-art gym, well-equipped recreation room, and basketball games with other yeshivas in the surrounding area.
There's ping pong, there's the pool table, there's air hockey. There's the workout gym, there's exercise, there's so much. We have a big forest where we can just walk around. There's basketball gym. Bachram get together, make bonfires, kumzitzes. Bachram will get together one night, we're making a kumzitz, a bonfire, whatever it is. And all the Bachram are going to be there. Mountaindale is one.
Special incentive learning programs motivate students to learn on their own free time, nurturing a love of learning that enhances the stimulating atmosphere in the yeshiva, especially when it culminates into siyumim.
The Vaharvna program is an incredible way of connecting the new generation of Bachrim with the age-old advice of Chazal, that Chazara is imperative in the acquisition and the enjoyment and the retention of Torah.
Rabbi Rothenberg, Olav HaShalom, used to tell me that when you see a boy sitting on his own and going over the Gemara with a Taisvis one more time, so then you know that he's out of the woods, then you know that he made it. And this program is getting the boys to master the Gemara and to sit down again and review it on their own.
I think the Vaharvna program is amazing because normally when you come to share, you're challenged with Taisvis, you have to learn Mefarshim. But with the Vaharvna program, it's up to you. You could do it. You could learn if you want to learn it. You could learn however much you want, and it boosts your self-confidence a lot because they're obeying that you do it over and over with you. You're able to accomplish so much more than you're used to accomplishing.
Even though it is work, it does require work and dedication. However, they have seen through taking it seriously that the ability to acquire and to know a whole Masechta is in their grasp. And even Bachrim that said that they could never do it, they've done it.
When it came to learning, a lot of times we feel it's impossible, and now we're this effort to make it to the end, and now we see we can do it. We're looking forward to the next Masechta and connect with Hashem's help, and anyone who hasn't started yet, do it now.
I've watched over the years how boys walk into the yeshiva without direction, without a relationship to a Rebbe, without knowing who they are, what they could offer to society, and slowly over the year, you watch the boys grow, they feel connected, you see the smiles on their face, you see the relationship with the Rebbe, you see the hug from the Rebbe to the Talmud. It's natural, and that's the beauty of the yeshiva.
Everyone knows once in Mountaindale, always in Mountaindale, and it'll always be a home that I know I could go back to.
There was a lot of things that the Rosh Yeshiva and the Rebbeim taught me, and I felt it helped me tremendous.
I came to Yeshiva with hope, and my parents now have gratitude towards Yeshiva.